Hello, FITSTER family. This is Miss Kimmy Tisme. Yes, I missed last week's video. It is the first time that I did not post a video. I had the world's worst, what I think, stomach bug. Okay? When I tell you that I haven't been struck down like that in years, I am not exaggerating. And I'm telling you, I haven't been this ill legitimately since my car accident in 1997 when I wrapped my car around a tree off the thruway in New York, okay? It was that kind of beat up, you know, I won't get into TMI, you know what I'm saying? You know it comes with a stomach bug, but it was, you know, yeah, coming out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's a living hell in itself. And then once all the projectiles were done, I was nauseated 5 days straight. There is nothing worse than being nauseated, okay? It affects your everything. Anyway, I am literally today, as I'm recording this, just starting to get some of my energy back, which, you know, whatever. And then so my eye sickness started Sunday. It started, but it really didn't hit me like a brick shithouse until Monday, which is when I would normally record my FITSTER video. Like, good Lord, I can't even. I'm still shocked. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. By the 5th day of being sick and nauseated, I was begging Jesus to give me a break. Like, I can't. I was just it's so exhausting to be sick. So let me tell you. In all my years, that was the first time that I was just like, you know, you really do need to be thankful for your good health. Because there are plenty of other people in worse situations than a girl in a stomach bug. But if I couldn't handle that stomach bug, okay, God bless the people who have daily sicknesses. My God, do I appreciate having better health. Let me just say that, okay? Because good Lord, I don't think I appreciated it. I do now. But I'm not going to ramble too much more because I just wanted to give my little explanation as to where I was last week. And in a few minutes, I'll be at home and we will resume filming and I will catch up on the FITSTER life. So there you go. I will tell you that, yes, I weighed myself. However, my weight fluctuated because if you remember the last FITSTER video, I was off track. I didn't even weigh in. So I had gained like 3 or 4 pounds. That's me guessing. I knew it was like 3 or 4 pounds. I'd have to look when I get home. And yeah, that came back off, but it came back off because I wasn't eating at all. You know, but I was taking in ginger ale and Gatorade. So I'm gonna show you what I recorded as my weight this week, but I still don't think my body's back to normal. Do you know what I mean? So I think next week's video will be more on par of where I really am. But like I said, I'll still do the weigh-in. So we'll talk in a few moments. Okay? Don't miss me. Well, hello, FITSTER family. The clip you just watched was actually recorded yesterday. My intention was to come home from work and finish making the video, and that did not happen because guess who got sick again? This girl. It's been 7 full days. Okay, this is one of the worst sicknesses I've ever had. I know I'm not going to repeat myself. You just heard that in the clip, but I feel like nearly 100% better today. So that's why we're late with the FITSTER video already. So I apologize for that. And I apologize. Last week was the first time I didn't post the video, guys. I've been good the whole thing, the whole collaboration. I don't think I ever missed a video. I might have been a day or two late, but I always got the video up. But that's the first time I ever went the full week without doing it. And I apologize for that. There was no way I was recording a video last week if you could have seen me, okay? Let me just say, I look so bad, okay? When I was because I had to go to work, you know what I mean? With that, I did not want to, but I had to. And I can't say why, because you're not supposed to discuss anything from there. But, okay, I looked so bad that, see, my shift is a weird shift because I work overnights. So I work at 11 p.m. to 11:30 a.m. So I cross over into the during the week shift on my last day. My last day is Monday night into Tuesday morning. So Tuesday is when the new group of people come in that I don't normally work with. Well, I do normally work with them on Tuesday mornings, but they're not who I spend the majority of my time with, okay? I had people that I don't even know their names come up to me and say how terrible I looked. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know I look like shit. Appreciate it. Thanks. Makes me feel so much better inside. Ass. But yeah, that's how bad I looked, okay? That's how sick I was, all right? All right, so we'll stop talking about that. Let's get in. I got some catching up to do. I'm going to jump first into the weigh-in. So let's watch that right now. Okay, back from that. So you saw my weigh-in was 256.6. Listen, man, I don't know if that's going to be my final weight. I feel it's going to fluctuate back up. That's my gut. And the only reason why I say so is because last week I didn't record because I was sick. So the week before was when I made the video letting you know that I fell off track because I went on some dates and we went out to eat and I just got off the bandwagon. So I fluctuated all the way back up that week up to 261. I don't have it. I just have 261 point, but I know that there was a point something. I only got 261 written down. So I fluctuated all the way back up from 258.4 all the way up to 261. Then I got sick, and my weigh-in this Saturday, my weigh-in day was 256.6. But honestly, I feel my body is still adjusting back up. You know, I didn't eat 3 days straight, so that's not honest weight loss. That's, you know, momentary starvation mode because your body don't want to eat when you're sick. That kind of sick. And the only thing I was intaking was like ginger ale, Gatorade, and water. So I'm back on track with eating, but I'll be shocked if I weigh in at that rate again next for our final week. I'll be shocked. I do feel like it's going to go back up just till my body balances back out, because I went from being on track, getting off track, being off track, getting sick, not eating at all, weight going up and down. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm balanced out yet. So we'll see. So it's like I feel kind of weird celebrating the loss because I don't know if that's going to be a true loss. We'll find out next week. I dread it. I'll be really pissed off if I'm at 260 something again. I'll lose my shit on this last week. I will. Okay. I'll try not to, but I might. Okay. So yes, 256.6. So that was a 1.8 maybe loss. You know, we'll see. For a total of 19.8 pounds down. And since next week is our last week, I don't think I'm going to make my 30-pound mark. But I got close. So I'll be happy with that. You know, I made my pretty little jar. We got close. If I do lose weight, maybe I can bump that up to 20 pounds lost. So we'll see. But I don't know. Pretty bummed. I really thought I was going to be able to do that 30 pounds. That's okay. Let's do NSVs and then I'll go into answering the questions. So I'm doing 2 weeks worth of NSVs. So even though I was sick, the last 3 or 4 days I've been back on track with, even still feeling like, you know, nauseous and stuff, but I've been back on track as far as back to doing this kind of stuff. So 2 weeks worth of parking far away everywhere I went, and I do that. That's actually become a habit. So I get 6 for those. 2 weeks, 3 per week. The week that I was actually off track, that's the week I'm catching up with you with. And then in the last 3 or 4 days, I've been back doing my sit-ups and squats, so I get 6 for those, 3 per week. Drinking water, Yes, 3 per week. Man, I drank so much water this last week. I got enough to last me the rest of the year. So 6 for those. Definitely my affirmations for 2 weeks. So 3 per week, another 6. I didn't know we could take NSR marbles or whatever for taking your supplements. This whole time I could have been doing that, and I wasn't. I don't know what made me finally. I think I was watching Fluffy Nomo, and I'm like, man, we get stuff for supplements. How did I not clue into that before? But anyway, I didn't, but I did because I am an avid vitamin and supplement taker, and I take a lot. I take it, so I'm gonna reach it. I take do this, I fill this out. And this is what I have every night before I go to bed. All these things. I take all sorts of stuff. Besides your basic vitamin, of course. And my vitamin, there are no vitamins in this. I mean, no, wait, they're vitamins, they're little bees and stuff like that. But my actual daily vitamin, because I'm very childish, hold on, are gummies. I don't care, they taste good, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm taking some NSVs for those. So for 2 weeks, taking my supplements, baby. Except for for 4 out of the 7 days I was sick, I did not take them. However, I caught up before I made this video, so I get the 3 marbles for it. So a total of 6 marbles for 2 weeks. And last week, because I was so deathly ill, it was very easy for me to go to bed early. So I am taking 3 marbles for that because I did go to bed early last week for more than 3 days. So that is a total of 33 marbles. And you know me, I'm doing my little fill-in bore here. I've got a glare. I don't know. I have a long way to go, so I don't think I'm going to make it to the top for our finale, but I filled it up. Man. I don't know how many are in there. I'll tell you next week how many total. So next, I'm going to quickly answer 2 weeks worth of questions. The one for last week that I missed is, do you like getting help or support when you're struggling? No. Yes. No. What I do when I'm struggling is I like to watch videos. I'd rather watch a video and absorb what people say, but it's like I really don't want someone in my face telling me shit. You know what I mean? I won't go seek it. I won't go ask this person questions, and I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't like to feel vulnerable. I don't have a good answer. I prefer to watch videos. So it's like, no, I would not go ask for support or help, but I would go watch a video. So it's a yes, no, maybe so. Kind of an answer. And what have you tried that has helped you stay on track on your journey? And what hasn't helped and you eliminated it from your journey? Okay. What has helped me? Now, granted, just because I fell off track last week does not mean that this stopped helping me. I fell off track because I went out. You know what I'm saying? I went out to dinner with a dude, and more than once. And I did not feel like eating just no carbs in front of him. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm okay to do that now. We're past that awkward moment stage, but we're past that awkward stage. Like I can eat whatever I want at this point. Do you know what I mean? I'm okay with doing the no carbs now. But the first couple times, which was when I told you, why am I struggling to talk? Sorry. Yeah, so I would say what has helped me, instead of like talking through all this, is going on keto, low carb, summer sizing, you know, with the fruit and stuff like that. That has helped me. I think once I decided that I was going to give keto a try, everything changed for me. I mean, it's not like I lost tremendous amounts of weight, but I started steadily losing weight. So for me, it was going keto-ish. That was definitely an improvement for me. And what hasn't helped you and you eliminate it from your journey? I'm not downplaying this. So do not take offense what I'm about to say if you are someone who uses it, because I think someday I will go back to using this. It actually stresses me out to see it at this point now that I'm doing the keto thing, is using the FitnessPal. I do not like right now logging into it and putting in what I'm eating now that I'm doing kind of the keto-ish lifestyle, because I intake fruit that's that summer sizing side of the deal. That's why I say I'm keto sizing. You know, it makes the carbs look horrible, and it stresses me out, where I know I need to let that go because it's a mind thing. And it's obviously I was losing weight with doing it this way. So it's working, but it made me feel like shit, to be honest with you, seeing it on there. You know, I know what I was doing. I know I was doing keto sizing. So yes, I was going to have carbs first thing in the morning, you know, with your low carb cereal and the fruit, which you can have on summer sizing. But in my head, even though I knew I was doing that, I still have I'm more keto minded. So I'm very minded of everything else in my day is low carb. So it was just stressing me out to see the carbs, even though I knew I was going to take more carbs in, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. So for me, I had to jump off FitnessPal. I think in the future, because I can see myself eventually cutting out the summer sizing aspect of the diet and going strictly keto. I know I see that in my near future. And when that time happens, I will probably go back to FitnessPal to help track it. Does that make sense? So there's nothing wrong with FitnessPal. It's just, it's not working for me at this moment. And that is what I did stop using and eliminated from my journey. Okay. I think those are all the questions that I needed to catch up on. I told you, I showed you, we did it. I'm back. I can't believe we have 1 week left. And I hope we do this again next year, because I thoroughly enjoyed FITSTER. Definitely was a benefit to me. I got nothing but good thoughts on FITSTER. But yeah, guys, I think that's my big fat interesting 2-week catch up video, man. I can't think of anything else. As soon as I turn this damn thing up, I almost forgot. Fingernails. See? Hold on. Babes, you make my love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Oh, I was rocking out. Oh, don't look at my gut. I was jamming in my car earlier. So, if you're in your young 20s, I'm just going to make a judgment against you, and that you probably don't know this music I'm about to talk about. Maybe you have younger parents who were loving life when I was a kid, so that they maybe taught you this music. But oh my God, I was jamming out to some old, late 80s, early 90s, the music earlier. I was dancing my butt off. I'm trying to think. Remember Pretty Poison? Catch me, I'm falling. Catch me now, I'm falling. I was rocking to that. And then let the music play. You won't get away. Yeah, that one. And what was that one by Shannon? As soon as we started to move, what was a woman to do? I don't know if those are the words. I'm just making them up. Let the music. No, that's a different song. I was rocking. Okay, I was rocking in my car. I was jamming. Played something else. My poor kid, he was suffering the whole car ride. He was like, oh my God, Mom, turn this crap off. I'm like, no. Like it. Hey. Then I went into rock mode and I was playing Pat Benatar's Invincible. Love that song. We will be invincible. Love that song. And then, remember? Oh God. Yeah, then I played Ring My Bell. Some of the song lyrics in that song, like, so sit back and relax while I put away the dishes. Who puts that in a song? Oh my God. But I do. I love that song. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah. So, sorry. I was trying to entertain you as I was getting these ready. So 1.8 pounds, I think, for the week. So I'm only going to put one on. What was I want to do? No, it is. Let the music play. Let the music play. You won't get away. And then that, CeCe Peniston, remember that? CeCe Peniston. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings Can I hide it? Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams. Okay, whatever. Then I played Stevie Nicks, Stand Back. Love that song. Remember that? In the middle of my room, I did not hear from you. It's alright, alright. You could be standing in a line. You could be standing in a line. You know what it's like to hang out with me? Whew, I can't shut up. My phone going off. My God. Let the music die. Okay, let's do this. Let's do LA Colors. Okay, we're gonna do LA Colors Obsidian. It's from their new metallic and sparkly collection. It's gonna be hard to see though, cause I got shit like I said shit too many times. God, swearing sounds gross. There you go. Dark purple. Cause you know purple's my favorite color. Hey, Mr. Grey Wolf, I will be making that video this week. I have not forgotten about you. I was just too sick to make it last week. So we will do that. There we go, guys. All done. Catch you next week. You have a fabulous one, okay? Have a fabulous, fabulous week. Catch me, I'm falling. Oh my God. You know what else I played? I'm sorry. I'm just wasting your time. No money man can win my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hang in a buffalo stance. We do the dive every time we dance. I give you love, baby, not romance. So don't you get fresh with me. Something like that. See you next week. Wait.